Okay, I did do this already, but I did not like reading the voices out. It was very self-conscious and not great. And I don't think it was good listening. So I'm going to do this one again. I am sufficiently over-leveled for my liking. And so now we're going to do the training thing that they were talking about in the fire cavern. Uh, and here we go. Oh, it's a tutorial. I don't like tutorial. You can fast forward this part. It's explaining how you can junction magic to different stats to improve them. Um, you can raise your strength or vitality and even HP, which is why at the end of this game, you'll see a lot of characters with 9,999 HP. It's entirely possible if you have the right spells and enough of them. Um, and you can essentially make yourself resistant or immune to different elements or status effects, depending upon what's unlocked, because different GFs unlock different abilities. You know how to use your gunblade. I've been using it. I'm level 20. I'm alright. I'm alright. I know how to use the gunblade. Why would I not understand how to use the gunblade if I'm getting ready to take a test to graduate? That's my question. Oh, a time limit. I remember that this is supposed to give you better prizes of some sort later in the game, but I really don't remember what they are. I'm gonna go for 10 minutes because I'm over leveled, first of all. And honestly, I have already I battled some things in here yesterday when I was trying to do this, and there's really nothing I want from them. So I might just do one or two and then turn off the uh, you're able to turn off random encounters in um oh, I should have done that much more slowly. Um you're able to turn off random encounters in the remastered game and a lot of the remastered versions. I'll double check, but I don't think they have anything I want. I don't need to scan them either. I know what they are. Let's check something real quick. Those abilities I was talking about, I want to make sure they're on the right ones that I want, anyway. Yeah, that's good. you can use an ice attack for these because they're, the standard Final Fantasy bombs. But I'm pretty good with getting them uh, fast enough. Oh, I got the bomb card. It's a pretty good card. Oh, it's a pretty short tutorial area. So I guess I didn't need to turn off the random encounters anyway. Looked like you gave him the middle finger. Yeah, I'm ready. The battle music is some of my favorite music. And of course, here we have our favorite Ifrit. What do you have? You have anything good? You have Cure. Yeah. And of course, if we are fighting a fire monster or fire summon, we're going to use an ice summon. They have Shiva. I like to think they're mortal enemies, or they have a long history. Maybe they dated. Yep, you lost. I'm sorry. I really overleveled. Oh, that's so funny. That's about how much time I had left after I did it yesterday as well. Next time, I'm gonna name him Bob. There isn't much time, but I'm gonna go over a thing, of course. Here, it's going over the elemental aspect of junctioning, which is all about um, resistances, and you can also attack elements. So if I had a the ability to junction a ice spell during that battle, exactly like they're showing you here, if I put Blizzard there, it would mean my my attack would have a elemental element to it. So it would cause more damage to Ifrit, let's say. Yeah, I think that really was that this system was so complicated that people didn't, because teenagers. Okay, I will say during my first playthrough, I just didn't use it right at all. It was very. I am gonna do this on the way out. I did not. I mean, I beat the game, just not as effectively as I could have because I didn't understand the system very well. I think I pretty much understood how to do the HP and make them all very high HP, and that probably compensated for not knowing what else I was doing. Where did my friends go? They're not blocking the place anymore, apparently. One more tutorial. I'm so sorry. She's explaining that your GFs will they have their own levels, so they level up, and then they have ability points where they can learn different abilities, like those junction abilities. So you have to unlock the ability to junction magic to make an attack elemental or a defensive or resistance to an element, or whether the HP can be junctioned, or all of that. They have different, and some of them have fun different abilities, like Quetzalcoatl can, and I will get this eventually, can has an ability where you can turn monsters into cards, which is great when you're doing the card game. And I think most of the elementals have the ability to convert random trash items into magic. So, like the M stone piece that I keep getting from these battles turns into low level elemental magic if I had that ability. But I don't really need it, so I haven't put that on there yet. Change into my uniform, but I'm a rebel. I don't wear uniforms like the rest of them. Wonder if it's a privilege thing, because no, it's probably a butt thing. He's just being a butt. Because Safer also doesn't wear the uniform, but other people do. So many unnecessary hallways. Give it a little save. I'm gonna save right over this one because I didn't like it. Did I ever get the Asuna? The Asuna might be back. There are these draw points, and I hope that it's refreshed. They do refresh after a certain amount of time. And Isuna is a pretty rare spell in the beginning of the game, so I really would like it. Oh, it's empty. Oh, oh well. Nope, nope, more, nope. There we go. Just because I'm a goody two shoes, I don't think I've ever not changed into the uniform. But it's good to do it this time because he never wears the uniform again, so you can see him in his uniform. Get to see my dorm. You can't go in my friend's dorm. Oh, can you? Oh, you can. Okay. Well, this is not my dorm, so it's very plain. Well, this is a lot of stuff on the kitchen table. It's a lot of stuff. Okay. This is my room. You know, because it's got accessories. Let's change into my uniform. If I can touch it. Take that off now. Do another save. See, isn't he all fancy? Except he wears it open because he's still kind of a butt student. Here's the real test. That was just the preliminary test. This is the field exam. And guess who I'm going to be with? Zell, who we met earlier in the cafeteria. He's just so loud. Yeah, he's a piece of work. He is a punchy class. Whoa, I'm with you. They're so mean to Zell. I don't want to talk about Zell's limit break. I never use it. If you've played Final Fantasy VI, his limit breaks are like Sabin's limit breaks. You gotta press buttons, and I never get it right. Oh, I've been doing that way too fast. I'm so sorry. They're talking about how Safer is being a pain in the butt. Why does Quistis do that? She's also kind of picking on Squall, I think. Uh-oh, Safer's my squad leader. It can't be changed for plot reasons. And he didn't put on his uniform because he's not a good guy. Save the good luck for somebody who needs them. And he's got a hit list, and I feel like that's grounds for expulsion. This is not a what's it called? A zero tolerance school? Definitely not. They never bring up the list again. You never know anything about it. And good old Sid, here he is. He's going to explain the battle plan, which is not necessarily something you need to read for the game, but it's a nice little uh, speech. Seeds are the mercenary group that they're. I guess this is their exam to become a seed member. One less worry on your mind if you fail. I don't think they ever explain what seed stands for. And why is the D so big? I'll have to look that up. That's what she said. Let's get a move on. Gotta go. Yeah, obviously we're rivals because we both got the same type of weapon and we're competing with each other. It's a great time. I hate the car. There's going to be another tutorial about the car and I don't like it. I never you can hire cars, but I think their only purpose is to um, get you across places without um, encountering monsters, and there are just other ways to get around that as well. Giselle's being a pest. That's a good question. Where is his gunblade? I feel like it disappeared. Quistis, stop. That's obnoxious. I would find that very obnoxious. This reminds me of like Back to the Future calling people chicken. Or Marty. Nobody calls Zell chicken. How to drive. It's actually too bad. This section was very hilarious, I thought, because I couldn't drive very well. Maybe I won't drive as well either. Oh, getting in this driveway is tough. Nope. I went all the way up to the train tracks before it was great. Can I get it? I just want it. There we go. Since I'm in a rush, I'm gonna go to the store. Time is relative unless there's a clock up in the corner. Hmm. For what? Do I need more antidotes? That's a lot of antidotes. I don't think I need those yet. Let's do a couple remedies. Or one remedy. That'll be great. Uh, plenty of those, plenty of those. And we'll call it there. You don't get money from monsters in this game. You have to, um, it's given to you by salary. However, it really comes from how many steps you take. So if you have encounter none on, or you take off the random encounters, they you can just generate money. But you can raise your rank to get more money, and sometimes it can go down as well. Time for battle plans. Safer's old hat at this. He really should have been expelled so long ago. I don't think we ever come back to Dalit. I actually don't know where Dalit is on the map. I don't think they ever will, but I'd love to see this remade in the Final Fantasy VII remake style. If they do, it'll be so long because the seems like the Final Fantasy VII remake has been being released in parts. Who should I talk to? Should I talk to the annoying kid? My arch enemy? Or my instructor who makes fun of me? Talk to my arch enemy. Alright, I get to talk to more than one. I think if I talk to Quistis, that'll be last, so I'll talk to Zell first. This little cutscene here, if you don't wear the uniform, I think it looks different. And I think it looks different in the trailer too. That doesn't look very complicated to me, those instructions. Go this way. They're wearing the formal seed uniforms over there, and I think they are not as nice as the student uniforms. All right, Central Square is in blue, so we know that's a important place. Oh, good plan, Quistis, thank you. Safer and Zell do not have GFs at the moment. You can do this thing where you can just switch all the GF and all the magic and all the junctions right away, because you do have to you only play 3 at a time, but most of the time you can switch them out. So you don't have to manually go in and change the what GFs they have and what magic they have, because it takes forever. So usually you have 2 characters that are equivalent to each other. That's not what I wanted. Okay, if it's not. I don't have any magic. Let's put some magic in me. Take it from Zell. Give you a couple things here. Because they're items, you can exchange magic. Let's split them up here. I'll give you a couple of cures. Not too many, because I got that junctioned. Let's see what I can do with that. Oh, you can do an elemental. Okay, Thunder's going to be important. Let's give him Thunder. I just happen to know what's coming up. I really don't want to give him that much, but I will. Oh, they both have 1044. Actually, that's a good example of, see, Zell is level 8, and he has 1044 hit points, and Squall is level 20, and he has the same amount of hit points, but that's because Zell's GF has a junction to the hit points. So I put a spell junction to the hit points, and it raised my hit points quite a bit. I better fix this. Make sure Aphrodite is learning something interesting. Yeah, I never do that. HP junction. That'd be good. I'm gonna try to make the chat slower. I'm just so used to going right through it. Doggy, you can't pet the doggy. Such a shame. Hmm. I split up the magic that Zell had, so I want to draw a little bit to get some of that back. That's how you know you don't like him. He's mean to dogs. He's so irresponsible. That's why he never passes these things. Oh, it's a ristorante. Grab some lunch while we're here. Nothing's happening anyway. They're very rivals, but I don't know if they make a good pairing if you're into that thing. I just don't think they do. But, to each their own. I'm sure there's fan fiction. Cell makes that pose a lot. He's very Hair-thin trigger with the words there. This bridge always reminds me of Castlevania. I'm gonna turn off random encounters for a little bit because there's nothing special here. Oh no, what has happened? You used to play at the communications tower? That feels very irresponsible. Alright, I'll turn the random encounters back on, I suppose. We're gonna get some new enemies up here. Dun da da da! We're here to rescue you! No! These guys are so tough regardless of what level you are. I am not fond of them. What do they have? Nothing great. Alright, I'll do safer instead. See how tough these guys are in comparison to the soldiers? He is so rough. Really? Not yet, huh? I'll see that. These might level with levels, maybe. Level 14, it might be, yeah, that's probably an average. Strong against fire. Absorbs poison. Weak against, I think that's ice. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. What a mystery. I could see how people could pair Squall and Safer at this moment, but just because I know what happens later, I just don't see it. Oh no, a new character. And of course, the uniform skirts are way too short. Really, no reason for them to be that short. Yeah, it's her from the directory. Her name is Selfie, and it was made before the term selfie was a thing. So now it's sounds a little funny. He's over there. Okay, yeah, I can see how people could do it. Should I jump? That's the plan. You could go around. There's no consequences to either or. Turn off random battles. Turn on random battles, I should say. It's just a warning that they've uncoupled usually do attack for her. They thankfully have given her essentially what Safer had. Give her item instead. You got fire? I don't think that... Oh, I really want this. Get fire there. She's got so low hit points. Under 500 hit points. See if there's anything good to draw. Blind, yes, I want blind. It'll come in handy later. 15, that's excellent. Alright, I think I'm going to save it here and quit for now because the next section is going to be a little bit bigger. And there we are. Next time.